have a special guest, as you can see. This is family.
Yeah.
She's an author and she is a wonderful financial planner.
Okay.
And she has a beautiful book that she's going to share with us today. Her name is Sharon Mallory.
Yes.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Thank you. I am very excited about being here also and sharing a little bit of information with your viewing audience here.
Okay.
This is going to be great. So, if you want to know what to do with your money, women specifically, if you want to know what to do with your money, there is a book. I'm going to hold it up for you, but I'm going to read. I want you to see what it looks like. This beautiful purse. You know we love purses. Okay. Drama, Dollars, and Dreams. Come on, Sharon. Talk to us about Drama, Dollars, and Dreams.
It's a diva's guide to financial planning.
Yes.
And I wrote Dollar, Dramas, and Dreams to be a very fun, easy read for individuals. Something that individuals would not be intimidated about picking up and reading, and something that individuals can walk away with an action plan, a strategy, and we kind of break it down very simplistically so that regardless of what your economic level is, you can pretty much read Drama, Dollars, and Dreams and what I call activate some things,
like
put some
that.
things into play. And I think it's a book that's really, really great for millennials.
Yes.
Those young people starting off, but it actually goes across the spectrum when it comes to financial planning and really getting an understanding on what you should be doing with your money at various different ages. So I'm just excited to kind of jump in and talk about it a little bit and
So
kind of
am
go
I.
from that.
Okay.
All right.
Wanna say
Yeah.
something?
Oh, yes. We talk about finance tonight, huh?
Oh, yes. We're talking about finances. Money, 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 money.
Yes, that is. Oh, we answer to all things.
It's the answer to all things. That's what the scripture says. Money answers all things. Yes.
But we talk about a lot of times on the program that the
We
love
do.
of money is the
The root
root.
of all evil.
And
yes.
we don't love this money.
But we need it.
Yes, you do.
And need to make it.
We need to make it, and we
You
need to save it.
Okay,
Yes.
that's a good point.
So we're
Yes.
going to talk about some of the topics in the book. And one thing that I just want to pull somewhere out of the middle of the book is the ages that we should be saving money, investing money.
Oh, that's good.
Starting with what, the 20s?
The 20s, yes. At the 20s, that's when people really should begin to focus in and really develop their strategy. But, you know, what I really like about the book, Octavia, is really talking about the drama
Okay.
as it relates to females and some of the things that hold us back,
Yes.
stifle our financial growth, and cause us not to receive the level of prosperity that
Okay.
we're entitled to.
Well, give
And-
me 3 of those things. What
Well-
3 things hold us back?
Well, we'll take one of the scenarios from the book, and this is very common because as women we're very maternalistic.
Yes.
One of the scenarios we talk about is the family member who constantly continues to come back. Can I borrow $20 here?
Oh,
Can I get
yes.
$30 here?
yes.
I'll pay you back when I get paid.
Yes.
And you know, this scenario continues to be a pattern that I often see with women
Yes.
and their dollars. Mothers and their sons. We become so much of an enabler
Right. I was
to-
going to say
to-
that.
to our counterparts
Yes.
that we sacrifice our own quality of life. We sacrifice our own dreams, which is the second part of the book, because we become enablers and we're not really keeping track of our money. We're not being good stewards
Yes.
of our monies, and that's another aspect I really want to spend a little bit of time on.
Okay.
Is really talking about the order of things.
Yes.
And from
That's
a scriptural
important.
standpoint, I think Christians especially need to understand the order of it and why you need to embrace it and how it yields the prosperity that
Yes.
we're promised to. But you know, when we talk about drama, that family connect,
Yes.
that mother-child bond is sometimes what financially can drain us.
Yes, it
is.
does.
It is very hard to tell your child no. And feel comfortable with it. And because guilt begins to overwhelm us,
Yes.
we give in and we financially jeopardize our own financial futures. I have seen individuals that will have a child that goes somewhat awry, and they will mortgage their homes
Right.
to get an attorney
Right.
to
You're
help
right.
these individuals out, knowing that your son is guilty,
Right.
and as opposed to the hard lesson of you have to be responsible
Yes.
for your actions. We jeopardize a lot and give up and sacrifice. I see parents all the time send their children off to college with very
God.
good intent,
Yes.
and their children just say, I'm not ready, I don't want to do this. But you just paid thousands of dollars
Yes.
for a semester in school where your kid went off, and I'm guilty myself. You know, I lost some big scholarships as it relates to my ability of going away from home
So
and
you're
partying.
speaking from experience.
Speaking from experience, but now that I have a little bit more mileage and maturity under my belt, I understand the importance, and so I really try to talk to young people and parents really about respecting what the plan is,
Right.
what the expenditure is, so that they can capitalize on the importance of that education, understanding the big picture behind this initial investment. And I think a lot of times we misunderstand that. So what happens with Drama Dollars and Dreams, we take a few scenarios, and the family being what I call the biggest shackle
Yes.
to a woman's finance,
You're
because
right.
we're very maternalistic, and we will give the shirt off our backs
Right.
to assist and help someone else. The other aspect is, you know, not valuing what you do earn or what you do have.
Right.
Okay, and I'm taking the earning out and saying what you do have, because sometimes there are people who don't feel as though they have enough to save.
Right.
And one of the principles that I talk about in the book is understanding what the 100% rule is. And there was a young lady I worked with several years ago who was on public aid, public assistance. I had did a seminar for a women's shelter.
Okay.
And she was living in a women's shelter, and I've been a fundamentalist in regards to this very simple concept of the 100% rule. And even though she was unemployed, she was living in a shelter, she was getting food stamps.
It seemed like everything was stacked against her.
Everything was stacked against her, but she actually embraced. And
Yes.
in the 100% rule, it's 10, 20, 70. As a Christian, we understand and we know what we should be doing. The first thing
Right.
off the top is our 10% tithing.
Yes.
Okay? It's not always about equal giving, it's equal sacrifice.
Yes, it is.
And in this lady's case, her sacrifice was what she was given, her food stamps.
Yes.
I said, when you go shopping, if you getting, at this time I think it was like $400 or something a month, I said, you need to take $40 of your food stamps and gift it to someone.
Right. So it's somewhere.
Somewhere.
Yes.
You need to be very cognizant so
Yes.
that, you know, as your level of prosperity, your doors open, you know, you will have this habit of giving back into the universe,
Be
sowing
intentional.
that seed,
Yes.
and it transfers over. And from time to time, I hear from this young lady who's doing significantly well at this point,
wonderful.
considering she was homeless in a
Yes.
shelter, and she embraced the 10, 20, 70. She knew how to hold some of her food stamps back, because when the shelter said, okay, you've got to
Go.
leave, she had a little something to fall back on,
Yes.
or a little something to maybe stay with somebody and help them out a lot. But she learned how to manage those dollars.